Today we'll go to the new topic, that is intake structure. So what do you mean by intake structure? What is the basic function of the intake structure? So this intake structure will act as a intermediate between the source and the treatment unit. So initially the water is collected from the source and it is sent into the intake well. From intake well, it is lifted by using the pump to the water treatment unit by pipes. So this is how it works. The next one is factors governing the location of the intake. So first one is site should be nearer to the treatment plant so that the cost of conveying water to the city will be less. Next one it should be located in the pure zone so that we can reduce the load on the treatment plant. Third one, it should not be located at the downstream or the point of disposal of the wastewater. If so, if it is there in the downstream, it will unnecessarily it get polluted. Next one, should not be located in the navigational channel, as otherwise there are chances of that intake water getting polluted due to the discharge of waste from the ship and the boats. And the site always should be permit with greater withdrawal in the future. So if there is sufficient scope of future addition or expansion, if it is there. Next one, it is should be located at the place where it can withdraw the water even during the driest period of the year. And also it should remain easily accessible during the flood and it should not get flooded. The next one, it is one category of the intake structure, that is simple submerged intake. In the simple submerged intake, you have two types, that is simple concrete block submerged intake, and one more thing is a rock filled timber crib submerged intake. Now we will see what you mean by submerged intake. See, in the submerged intake, you can see here, so this is the a pipe which is sent into this is the collecting tank, and here you can see the pump. So what you have doing is, see, in the topmost portion of the pipe you can see the screening. So what is the working of screening? It is like to prevent any debris particle entering into the pipes. So in case of, and so the pipe is connected to the screening from the so water enters through the whatever the particles, if it is present, that gets separated, or water will enter into the tank, then by using the uh, pump it is lifted into the water treatment unit. So always the pipe is kept generally the at the about 2 to 2.5 meter above the bottom of the lake, thus to avoid the entry of the large amount of the silt and the sediment. So this is made up, you can see here, this is made up of the concrete block. The next one, it is rock filled timber crib. The difference between is working is same, but here the rock, in the rock filled timber crib you can see here rocks, and it inside there is a timber. Okay, so next we'll continue in the next class.